table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo
horrible
in
weather.
Orchard Park, New York. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. The seats are shoveled, the fans are ready for a snow game here in Buffalo. And we're off and running from Western New York. Nicole Hardman now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Right back to Pacheco. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
He was taken down.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Allen fires out wide, complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's made the air. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Complete out to the right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a New England first down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. They go play action. Here's May. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. They've got a man in motion. May now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again, it's May. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
On play action, here's May. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles, will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Oh, man, it's Knox. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
What's that? A second down run by Pacheco. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Third and 4 coming up now. Allen on the play action. Throw left side, complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10 from the 32. They'll run. It's the rookie from Minnesota. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Allen looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
3rd and long, it's Allen. Finds the in route complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. The kick by Patterson is good. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
All right, here we go, throw.
Going play action, May. He's going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free.
I would have never thrown that ball deep.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
All in left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Made now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
From the gun, it's May. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here goes that. Ready, what's that?
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Patriots punt team coming out with former sixth-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors.
The Patriots take over first and 10.
Come on now. That's not.
At the 11-yard line.
Not sure what possessed them to do this. It looks like they're lining up to punt inside the red zone. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
What's that?
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is second and 4. Give now to the running back. Breaks it down. He's still going. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little shorter than 35. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. It is cut left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
About set. This is third and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Cut out left. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for third down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
His work begins at the 31. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
At their own 40-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10.
What's that?
Man in motion here.
What's that?
First down throw for May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, for a really big loss.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. May now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 2nd quarter lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Hardman with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Get ready to spin. Get ready to spin. 319. What's that?
Now Allen off the play action. Nice gain left side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 23 on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
What's that?
A give right side. Here's Pacheco. Rolling into enemy territory. And he takes it down to the 33. They get 19 on that pickup.
Gain of 19 yards.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Look out.
Allen setting up play action. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Look out.
Blitz coming here. Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that makes it 2nd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Play action now with Allen. Fits it through the middle. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. 5 men in the secondary now for the Pats. Third down.
Brown 80!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
At the 12-yard line.
The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. Scooped up by the Patriots. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for
That was so stupid.
Looking for his wide receiver there.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
All right, here we go, throw it.
Off the play action, May. He's got a man left. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, 7 to go. Motion the tight end over. This is Henderson on second down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
May now on third down. Receiver hauls it in. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 from the 43. Hand off to the back. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
May now to throw on third. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. Bryce Baringer on now to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll stick with the ground game here. Fights his way through a tackle. And this gain almost goes all the way for that first down. He gets it up to the 26. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May now. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
3rd and 1. Here's May. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 43. Plowing up the middle. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
All set now. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol. Henderson. Down to the 10. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11.
Bills 3.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Round 80! What's that?
Allen fires out wide, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play action now. Allen. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
You think corners, you think picks, but that's about the only thing he doesn't have yet today, Kate. He's got the fumble recovery. He's now got a sack. He's been playing a physical brand of football, exactly what today's NFL is all about with those players on the perimeter.
Allen on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Your guys catching everything. My 99 catch receivers can't catch a cold.
They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
I mean, I just don't understand how your receivers are catching everything you throw to them in the snow. It's home field advantage. My guys are 99 catch. All three of my starting wide receivers are 99 catch in traffic, and they can't catch a ball.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they will finally
It's like the fumble. We're at home in the snow. Josh Allen should not have. I mean, it was it's just stupid.
Like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
It's just I've seen more and more this Madden that Madden decides games on stuff like that you have no control over. Like, I had no control over that. You didn't cause the fumble. The game decided that was a fumble.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And they're all the way across midfield.
And even that, like, your running back made that cut. Every time I've tried to make a cut, my guys have fell down or slipped. That's just the game deciding who's going to have the better chance of winning.
1st down, New England.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Yeah, it just makes no sense.
Right up the gut.
See, even like right there, you didn't slip, you cut, and it's just, it makes...
Give him around 6. That's going to make it.
If you're going to make one team slip, make both teams slip.
A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. Breaks the tackle.
My 99 overall defensive tackle can't tackle you in the snow, really?
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the
Yeah,
second
Kelly's
one.
99 overall X factor, and he can't tackle you in the backfield in the snow.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. May off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
But at least my defensive back can catch.
He was trying to fit it in.
And that wasn't even a defensive back, that was actually a linebacker.
He let it go. Boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on
Now,
it.
what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it up.
I think this is the worst snow game I've ever played.
The Buffalo offense to the
As
line.
far as
Here's
seeing.
1st and 10. Allen finds the in route complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they crush him right near the marker.
But at least Pacheco didn't slip that time.
I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
On 1st down, Allen. That's complete inside the 35. And he stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get an even 40 out of that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. That's incomplete left side.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. They hand this one off. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Christian Barmore with the play.
Down at the 26. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It is caught left side.
How did they not give him that first down? Oh my God.
At the marker, 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
Alert! Alert! Alert!
Trying to push this past the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach.
If I lose this game, I still have a chance, but it'll be depending on Pittsburgh.
They pitch it to him. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
It's Allen out of the pistol. An all-around tough play.
I don't know how you're getting in there so fast. That just blows my mind.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd and goal for Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense.
Yeah, I mean, you're on me before I can even, like, before. I mean, my receiver slipped there, which, of course, doesn't surprise me. The receiver made the cut, and just as I was going to throw it, he slipped down.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. From 37 yards in the right hash. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
They needed a few things to go right to make a comeback. And the first one, well, you had to. That was not a want to. That was a have to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score deficit.
And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's Henderson on the give. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Henderson, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Landon Jackson. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Third and long for him here. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
This is crazy that I can't get no pressure on him at all.
For the marker, no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no surges ahead. It keeps this drive moving.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And tough running as
Oh, you finally slipped.
Offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Just a gain of 1.
If you would have made that cut, you would have had it.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Throwing the out route complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
What are you right now, the 5th seed?
From the 31.
I knew it was right there, right?
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He's out in the clear. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Allen now on 1st down. Brought in right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
You would think the Bills would get a little bit of home field advantage in the snow.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Pacheco gets it from the gun.
How is he getting in there unblocked almost every time?
3rd and longer.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle,
Like he's getting unblocked almost every time you blitz him. He's unblocked.
That running back, he just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Throw here, 3rd down. couldn't connect
Come
right side. It's
on.
incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down.
Look out!
Oh, quick throw here, left side. And he won't make the marker.
Good
They rally to him in time. That's going to be a
There ain't no way for me to come back.
I think every analytics book out there,
I'm not going to call no timeouts if you want to just run the clock.
Down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Starting on the ground with Henderson. He loses the football.
Yeah, of course you get it back.
So they will keep possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job
Telling you,
done,
Madden
partner.
just
Fumble
decides
forced,
sometimes,
but
man.
They couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Patriots ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short. Give now to the running back.
Could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots, but some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe
Say, I didn't
first
call
when
a
they can
timeout.
from time to time. No third down required now.
1st and 10 from the 43. Back-to-back carries here. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And he gets it on the design keeper.
It's like, how'd your wide receiver get hurt on a running play?
Setting up for the kneel down on third.
I lost my offensive lineman the other day on a field goal. Like, lost him for 26 weeks on a field goal. Right, exactly. Like, one of my good starting offensive linemen lost him for 26 weeks.
On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors.
Guess I'll try to
fourth
score to
time
make it
today.
look good.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Punting
27
unit
seconds, so I ain't been able to score
And
in
he's hoping for a well-placed strike.
30 minutes.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. All right, Bills to the line now.
I can't believe
First
you
and
were
10.
slinging it like you was earlier, not being able to see.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Almost a completion of the wrong team there.
I knew he was down there somewhere.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Second down. Here's Allen again.
You're just blowing past my line.
So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they're still going to have
Like,
one
you didn't even
left at
blitz
their
that time
disposal.
and just blowed
I
past
think
my
we've
line.
reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect
And the thing
yourself.
is, up until this game, I was one of the least sacked people in the league.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Looking to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
Good game.
Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Patriots take possession.
Yeah,
as he
you
makes
too.
his 4th interception of our season.
At their own 43-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design run here for May. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from Buffalo.
Come on, fuck. That's a mad glitch right there. Watch. See how he threw it through him? And they called it a fumble.